The text from my mother landed like a shard of ice in my chest. I was sitting in my car in the hospital parking lot, the bone-deep exhaustion of a 12-hour nursing shift weighing me down. The snow falling outside was a silent, white curtain, muffling the world. "We're hosting Hannah's fiancé, Brad, and his family for Christmas this year. There's no room for you and Lily at the table." Before I could even process the blow, a second text arrived. "But we'd love it if you cooked, like always." Not invited, but expected to cater. My father chimed in a moment later. "And don't forget my Apple Watch, Series 9. The air left my lungs. For 12 years, I had been the invisible engine of our family celebrations. I was the one who stayed up until 2 a.m. roasting turkeys, the one who spent hundreds of dollars I didn't have on catering for my sister's parties, the one who took unpaid leave to drive my father to his appointments. I was the reliable one, the responsible one, the one who never said no. And my daughter, Lily, with her brilliant, beautiful mind and her recent autism diagnosis, was the one they were ashamed of. I saw it in my mother's pursed lips, in the way she'd interrupt Lily's passionate monologues about historical trains. "Sweetheart, not everyone wants to hear about locomotives right now." Brad's wealthy Connecticut family was the perfect accessory for my mother's curated life of charity luncheons and social climbing. A single mother nurse and her autistic daughter, or not. We were an inconvenience, an embarrassment to be hidden away. Something inside me, a dam that had been holding back a decade of silent sacrifice and quiet humiliation, finally broke. My fingers hovered over my phone, muscle memory ready to type the familiar, placating response. But instead, I turned the phone off. The screen went black, reflecting my own face, my eyes clear and hard. I started the car and drove home to Lily, a dangerous, exhilarating, and entirely new plan beginning to form in my mind. That night, after Lily was asleep, I declared war. My kitchen table became a command center. I was an archaeologist, excavating the ruins of my own life. I scrolled through years of text messages, a timeline of manipulation and exploitation. "You know we can't do this without you, sweetheart." My mother's text from the Easter I'd catered on 3 hours of sleep. "Don't make Mom stress again." My sister Hannah's message from the Thanksgiving I borrowed money to afford. I opened my banking app, the screen a glowing testament to their greed. The golf clubs, the party venues, the medication copays. The numbers climbed, a monument to my own invisibility. In the past year alone, I had spent $11,400 propping up their perfect lives, while my account dwindled to a terrifying $438. They hadn't just taken my time and my money, they had taken my life. The next day, the voicemails and texts began, a symphony of escalating panic. "Where are you? Mom's getting upset. You're being childish." I ignored them all. Each unanswered call was a brick in the new wall I was building around myself and my daughter. Then, an ad caught my eye. Christmas at the Waldorf Astoria Chicago. 2 nights, train tickets, Christmas brunch. The price was almost exactly what I had budgeted for their Christmas gifts. My heart hammered against my ribs. I took a deep breath, and I clicked Book Now. The confrontation came 3 days later in the middle of my shift. My mother appeared in the hospital lobby, a storm of designer perfume and righteous indignation. "How dare you!" she shrieked as patients turned to stare. "After all we've done for you!" Security guards materialized, their calm presence a stark contrast to my mother's theatrical fury. "We will continue this discussion," she's announced as they escorted her out, "when you remember your priorities." The final act of their coordinated attack came 2 weeks before Christmas at Lily's school concert. They ambushed me by the door. "This tantrum needs to end," my mother hissed, ignoring Lily completely. "If you don't start answering our calls," Hannah added, her voice a low threat, "we won't watch Lily anymore. Then what will you do?" I looked at their faces, so contorted with rage and entitlement, and I felt nothing. The fear was gone, replaced by a cold, clear certainty. I've already hired an after-school sitter, and Lily and I won't be at Christmas. We have other plans. The train ride to Chicago was a journey into a new world. As Minneapolis slid away behind us, I felt the weight of a lifetime of obligation lifting from my shoulders. The Waldorf Astoria was a palace of glittering lights and impossible Christmas trees. Lily, in her new silver dress, spun in the lobby with her hands flapping with a joy so pure it brought tears to my eyes. And for the first time, no one stared. No one judged. They just smiled. On Christmas morning, in the golden glow of the grand dining room, my mother made her final move. The voicemail was a masterpiece of manipulation. "Ashley, I'm in the hospital. My heart, please come home." The old me would have been on the next train, drowning in guilt. The new me made a call to a friend in hospital administration. "Ellen Miller? No admission under that name today." Then came the texts, a final, desperate barrage. Threats to call my work, to call Lily's school, to get a lawyer, to paint me as an unstable mother. The final message was an ultimatum. Call by 3 p.m. or consider yourself disowned. 3 o'clock came and went. The silence that followed was the most beautiful sound I had ever heard. What they didn't know was that I had spent the last 2 weeks fortifying my life. My boss, Lily's school, my therapist, they all had the truth. I had created a digital fortress of screenshots, bank statements, and journal entries, a silent arsenal they'd never see, but whose existence gave me the strength to hold the line. The fallout was spectacular. My mother, in a fit of rage, accidentally sent a text meant for my sister to a family group chat, exposing her lies to everyone. Hannah's perfect fiancé, a child psychologist, saw the toxic patterns for what they were and began to pull away. Their carefully constructed family image shattered into a million pieces. My revenge wasn't in their destruction. It was in my escape. It was in the quiet joy of watching my daughter twirl in a silver dress, free from the judgment of people who were supposed to love her. I didn't burn their world down. I just walked out of the prison they had built for me and finally started living my own life. An absolutely breathtaking story of one woman's journey from silent servant to unapologetic survivor. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the strongest act of love is choosing yourself. What do you think? Was this the ultimate act of self-preservation, or was it cold-hearted revenge? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you were cheering for Ashley and Lily, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more unforgettable stories where the overlooked and underestimated finally reclaim their power. You won't want to miss a single one.